Hello, Aquarius, and welcome to your weekly reading, where we are going to be looking into what you need to know about the week ahead, energies at play, and advice from your spirit guides, your angels, about how to best support you in this week. Hi, my name is Chandraj, and if you are new to my channel, then welcome. And if you are returning, then welcome back. It is so good to see you. Okay, Aquarius, let's get started. In setting an intention, calling upon your spirit guides, ancestors, angels, all those that walk with you, calling upon their guidance to understand the predominant energy of the week. What does Aquarius need to know about this week the week at hand? The Devil card, Saturn. So this week and today, as I'm filming, the planet Pluto, the planet of transformation and power, is going into retrograde through your part of the sky, Aquarius, wherever that is for you. As we see the Devil, Saturn, this is really a time of you overcoming self-imposed limitations, being able to see through some of the deceptions in your life. This can be self-inner deception about what you think is impossible or who you have been told you are that you believe. Saturn in this form teaches us to overcome those limitations and to build better. So this has got me a little interested in what's going on for this week. So let's go ahead and let's get into that. Asking for Aquarius, their ancestors, angels, spirit guides, light beings. What does Aquarius need to know for the week at hand? Thank you. Calling for a message to best support them. Thank you. In this week. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Thank you. Even more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. We got it. We got it. Let's take a look. Aquarius. Okay. So the King of Wands. Starting at the beginning of this week, you're feeling good. There's been this new driving passion coming into your mind of how do I take control of my life? How do I re-pivot into what I'm really here to do? And what, it's the King of Wands. You're coming into your own domain around career, your own passion, and you're feeling like, okay, things are really getting started. I'm feeling good about the 10 of Cups. You're feeling good about the challenges that have paved the way for the many gifts that are in your life now. Perhaps it's been a little while since you have been able to feel so free and open in your emotions with your heart, to be able to find love in all forms in your life. There's this newfound perspective coming up of, wow, how hard have I worked to get here? And what is building. And as we go into the middle of this week with the Wheel of Fortune, there's going to be that review and this assessment with, if I've been able to build myself into this arena, this part of my life, then where do I want to take this? Where do I want to go next? And in that kind of review, there's this, perhaps these energies of old lessons, of old stories that come up, and you can see, wow, how have things really changed, and is there new criteria that's going to be moving for me, especially with Pluto going through your part of the sky. If this is your rising sign or your sun sign, rising sign, there's a lot of transformation that is being reviewed for you and your identity, your body, yourself. Perhaps if it's in your sun sign, this may be more pertinent to your career, what you feel like your life purpose is. So as we go into the week, there's this reappraisal of, okay, what's next? What have I done? What's next? And it goes into the Lovers. It'll be important for you to take some time to be in the space of listening to your own soul, listening to your own heart. because there's going to be new opportunities coming up, some decisions you've been contemplating that as we go into like Thursday, Friday, there may be the chance to really listen to the self and say, okay, is this what I want? Am I ready for this? And it's with the Six of Pentacles. This could be a form of business that you're doing for yourself, the work that you're doing for others, something, whatever it is that you do to take care of yourself financially. There's a moment at the end of this week of really listening to your heart and thinking, okay, is this really what I want to do? Or if there's been a new project that's coming in, something that you're learning, going to school for, that you've gone to school for, anything that you're wanting to take charge for yourself, towards the end of this week, there may be an opportunity where someone is like, yeah, actually, I'm looking for this, or I want this. Or you may be creating that opportunity for yourself if you hold true to yourself and pursue it. And it goes into the Ten of Pentacles. Ooh, towards the weekend, it looks a little social, but social in the way of connecting with community, and finding that if there is potential for you to move forward with like a new business project or your own passion, that there's a community around you that supports that. This also may be bringing in focus to family and family time. For some of you Aquariuses, interestingly, leading into the end of the week, the Two of Wands, having this like view that comes back in of thinking, okay, with the stability that I had earlier in the week, this ability, this prompting to reassess and to be reconfirmed in my community, in my work, it's all bringing this back into, okay, what can I imagine for myself? It's bringing it back into dreaming a bigger dream, going into the end of the week. And looking at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. There's been some long-term goals that you've set for yourself that are underway. We've got the Six of Swords, excuse me, and whatever big juncture that there was in your life, going from one place to the next, one home to the new home, one form of work to the next. It's all leading into Ace of Wands. Wow. Outstanding growth and new opportunity, and you really taking the torch, if you will, and leading the way in some aspect of your life. Now, I want to know, what kind of advice do we have from Aquarius's angels, spirit guides, about what is coming up in the week? Let me know. Oh God. Okay, never mind my awful cover of that song. Calling for Aquarius, their ancestors, spirit guides, a message to best support them in the week and what they're pioneering for themselves. Ooh, it's almost like, thank you. All right. Bridget, inner strength. Move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. That's amazing. Again, inner strength. Move back into yourself. The stability that you've been feeling, recognizing everything that is good, how far that you have come. When you return to yourself, you return to listening to yourself, recognizing that you have the power to create what you want to create, to go where you want to go. You overcoming the devil, self-imposed limitations that seem to be in your life. If you can return to the self and come back into that sense of power, which is what Saturn has to teach you, then you're ready to build what you want to build in your life. Amazing. Well, Aquarius, thank you for tuning in this week. I hope that you have a lovely week. I hope that this reading was helpful for you, and I'll see you next time. Thank you, Aquarius.